हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी का निरंकारी वीडियो चैनल में हार्दिक स्वागत है। इस वीडियो लिंक में हम क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ प्लांट के अंतर्गत किंगडम फंजाई के बारे में स्टडी कर रहे थे। इस वीडियो लिंक में हम लोग फंगल स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में देखेंगे। हमारी हेडिंग है फंगल स्ट्रक्चर। फंगल स्ट्रक्चर। The somatic body of a fungus or mycelium is an assemblage of extremely fine, almost transparent threads called hyphae. Somatic body of a fungus or mycelium. Somatic body of a fungus or mycelium is the collection of extremely fine, almost transparent threads called hyphae. It develops from a single spore. A spore initially produces a small hyphae. A spore initially produces a small hyphae which grows apically. Branches subapically, produces a mass of hyphae. That spreads in all directions. This type of growth is useful. To the fungus in obtaining nourishment from every part of substratum. फंगस का जो बॉडी होता है वो माइसेलियम का बना होता है और माइसेलियम जो होता है ट्रांसपेरेंट धागेनुमा रचना हाइफे का कलेक्शन होता है जो एक सिंगल स्पोर से डेवलप होता है। एक स्पोर क्या करता है, वो एक छोटा सा हाइफे डेवलप करता है जो एपिकली या सब एपिकली बहुत ढेर सारे हाइफा प्रोड्यूस करता है जो सभी डायरेक्शन में बढ़ते हैं। इस तरह का ग्रोथ फंगस को पोषण अपने आधार से प्राप्त करने के लिए सुटेबल होता है। ए फ्यू फंजाई आर यूनिसेलुलर, ए फ्यू फंजाई आर यूनिसेलुलर। Some fungi are dimorphic. Some fungi are dimorphic, existing both as single-celled and or multi-celled. The example of multi-celled is Candida albicans. Now we'll see nature of growth of fungi. Nature of growth of fungi. A fungus has two phases of growth. A fungus has two phases of growth: assimilative and reproductive. Assimilative and reproductive. The assimilative phase is vegetative. The assimilative phase is vegetative or somatic mycelium. Somatic mycelium, which is in contact with food bearing, which is in contact with food bearing substratum. The food is obtained either saprotrophically. Food is obtained either saprotrophically or parasitically. The assimilative phase is generally inconspicuous due to presence inside the substratum. Presence inside the substratum. Number second, microscopic nature. Microscopic nature. Number third, colorless nature of hyphae. Colorless less nature of hyphae. The reproductive phase may be distinct from the reproductive phase may be distinct from vegetative phase. Gets transformed into reproductive structure. Gets transformed into reproductive structure. The latter type of fungi are called holocarpic. The latter type of fungi are called holocarpic. The fungus in which the reproductive structure is distinct the fungus in which the reproductive stage is distinct from vegetative phase is called eucarpic. Is called eucarpic. Reproductive structures are commonly large. Reproductive structures are commonly large and colored fruiting bodies and colored fruiting bodies which produce a large number of spores which produce a large number of spores. Many of them are edible. Many of them are edible. For example, mushroom. In my next heading, I will describe about fungal tissues. Fungal tissues. In fungi, the hyphae may remain wall apart. In fungi, the hyphae may remain wall apart or come together to produce tissues. Come together to produce tissues. Plankton chyma is the name of plankton chyma is the name of fungal tissue that is formed by interweaving of interweaving of hyphae. It is of two types. Number first, prosenchyma and pseudoparenchyma. Prosenchyma and pseudoparenchyma. Prosenchyma consists of distinct hyphae. Prosenchyma consists of distinct hyphae running together in parallel. Subparallel and loosely interwoven form. Subparallel and loosely interwoven form. Individual cells appear elongated. Appear elongated and quite distinguishable. Pseudoparenchyma is a false parenchyma. Pseudoparenchyma is a false parenchyma which is formed by close packing. Packing and fusion of hyphae. Now we will see hyphal structure. Hyphal structure. Fungal hyphae are thin, tubular. Fungal hyphae are thin, ट्रांसपेरेंट यानी पतले और पारदर्शक। थ्रेड्स और फिलामेंट्स, threads are filaments filled with protoplasm and covered by protoplasm and covered by a wall. Hyphae are of two types. Hyphae are of two types. Number one, aseptate, and number second, septate. Aseptate, number second, septate. Aseptate hyphae is without partition. Aseptate hyphae is without partition. सेल के बीच में पार्टीशन नहीं होता. सेप्टा आर absent. Septa are absent. Protoplasm is continuous. The protoplasm is continuous. It is a multinucleate. It is a multinucleate. Such a mycelium or hyphae is called. Such type of mycelium or hyphae is called cynocytic. Aseptate conditions occur in lower fungi. Aseptate conditions occur in lower fungi. For example, rhizopus. Number second type of hyphae is septate. Hyphae are mycelium. The hyphae bears a number of partition or septa. The hyphae bears a number of partition or septa. This divides the hyphae into cells. This divides the hyphae into cells. May be uninucleate, binucleate, may be uninucleate, binucleate or multinucleate or multinucleate. Septa are of three types. Septa are of three types. Number first, complete septum. Number second, septum with simple central pore, septum with central pores, and number third, dolipore septum. Dolipore septum. The septum becomes barrel shaped. The septum becomes barrel shaped around a central pore. Around a central pore. Now we will see function of septal pores. Functions of septal pores. हाइफा के अंदर जो सेप्टा होते हैं उनमें जो छिद्र होते हैं उनका कार्य देखेंगे. The septal pores do not allow the septal pores do not allow the nuclei to move from one cell to another. The nuclei to move from one cell to another. They make the hyphae functionally. They make the hyphae functionally cyanocytic. Number second, they produce a protoplasmic continuum. They produce a protoplasmic continuum in the whole mycelium. In the whole mycelium. Number third, septal pores allow quick transport of septal pores allow quick transport of nutrients from the region of absorption. Nutrients from the region of absorption to all parts of the mycelium. To all parts of the mycelium. हाइफा के अंदर जो छिद्र होते हैं, इन छिद्रों के द्वारा बाहरी वातावरण में डाइजेस्ट करने के बाद जो डाइजेस्टेड नॉरिशमेंट होते हैं, इनके द्वारा ये एब्जॉर्ब करके पूरे बॉडी में क्या करता है, फैलाता है. सो फ्रेंड्स, in my next video link we will describe about fungal cell structure. So wait for my next video. Thanks.